days to come and carry us like wind in our sails.
Have you vlogged at all today, honey? Okay, picking up the camera for the first time. It's almost 6 o'clock. Obviously, Rachel's making some dinner. The girls are having a little bit of their own dinner. And Rachel said to me, what exactly did you say? Well, would you make fun of me for hiring a priest? But what did you say before that? Do I feel like this house is haunted?
No. I think I just kind of started out. Would you make fun of me if I hired a priest to come bless our home? I'm just not sure. There's some weirdness. There's some weirdness going on.
Yes, please elaborate, because I want to hear them all together. Because I haven't.
It's
really
all
heard.
Happened in a matter of days. That like.
Well, Lyndle, since we moved in,
Yeah, Lyndle
has said
right away.
Lyndle has said that she feels like someone's watching her.
The way she said, she didn't even know. She didn't even know how to say it that way. She's saying it in 5-year-old words, and that's how I know she didn't. Pepper. That's how I know she didn't just like hear it on a TV show and is repeating it. I know she's not just saying it. I know she genuinely feels this way.
And she's said it multiple times, like the same way.
To me, individually, someone is peeking at her while she's sleeping. Peeking at her while she's sleeping. And I said, so last night, like I got a little bit more detailed. Sorry about that. Look at her face.
Here it is, right here.
Like this.
Yes.
Last night I said, okay, we definitely need to get you some curtains. I don't really want to.
We always are hungry.
Oh, I bet. Mom, can you smell that? Mommy's making dinner right now.
Can you smell what the mommy is?
Do you want a pepper? You want fresh pepper?
Yes.
Red or green? Red or green?
Or yellow?
Tough decision.
Yellow.
Okay.
I want yellow.
I'm trying to not make it a big deal and talk about it in front of the kids, and I don't know.
Right.
They don't know what the heck's going on. So last night I said, we definitely need to get you some curtains. And she goes, oh no, they're not peeking at me from the outside, they're peeking at me from inside. And I was like, oh snap.
But she's been saying this for weeks.
Since we moved here.
Right.
And I said, I said, are they nice? And she said, no, they're not nice, they're scary. And I said, well, what did you do? And she said, I felt like I wanted to get a better look, but I was too scared.
Interesting.
She couldn't see, and she doesn't know if it's a boy or girl because she can't see their face or their body. Pepper. Pepper. So that was one thing.
Yeah.
I keep thinking I have something on my head. Blockbuster. What was the next thing? I did the woman. This is not going well.
Yeah. We'll talk about this a little bit later. Okay.
So next would have been me. I was sitting in the playroom with the babies, with like my back.
Seriously, Ada, Mommy's trying to tell a story. Eat some food, honey. You snorted. Ada, we don't throw our food on the ground.
Is there something different you would like to eat?
You were out in the playroom with just the babies.
Out in the playroom with the babies. The big 3 kids were resting. And I was sitting there with my back to all the windows and heard a woman's voice in the room, like so distinctly that I really fast turned around.
Whipped your head.
I was sure somebody was standing in the room behind me because the voice was like right there. And I didn't hear what she said. She didn't sound particularly mean, but I couldn't hear what she said. And then...
It wasn't like this.
No.
Okay.
No, it wasn't like that. And like nobody was there, obviously. And so I like got up and I checked the window to see if the window was maybe open, and someone was standing right outside the window. Nobody was there. It was just, and then I felt for like an hour, I felt really just like unnerved and
Kind of like what Alice Sue feels like right now?
yeah.
Okay. So obviously there was nobody there.
Nobody there. open the window. Nobody, I checked to make sure the window wasn't open because I thought maybe somebody's right outside the window. But like for the next hour, it just felt like.
I feel like I'm at a Benihana's.
Like a hibachi?
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Benihana's.
Is that a hibachi?
Aren't they a chain hibachi girl? You know, flip one of those in my mouth.
Yeah.
Burn me.
Right.
Okay.
How did they make it that hot?
So
it just like felt really weird for the next hour, like somebody was there. I don't know how to describe it. Then, so we have Lyndle, we have me. Then, like the next morning, Eloise was up pretty early. She was the only one up, and it was just she and I sitting at the table coloring. She's talking about like all kinds of random things. Like she talks a lot when it's just even her hanging out, talking about all kinds of stuff. And then she stops coloring and looks me dead in the eye and goes, "You're gonna die soon."
Jeez.
And I was like, "What?
Come again?
Why did you say that?" And she said it again. And then she just went back to coloring and like would not talk about it. Like I was kind of probed her a little bit on it. I'm like, "Why would you say that? Is it because they're older than you? Do you know what that means?" Like she's 3 years old. It was just like she changed from her happy coloring self to saying that and then changed back. That's the only way I know how to explain it. You hear that knocking and no one is at the door. So that was all like within 2 days.
Was she inside? She was.
Hello?
Hello.
Who is it?
Is that everything?
Well then Bear has mentioned Ghosty a few times, who wakes him up from outside his room. But I feel like that was something that he talked about at the villa too. So
Yeah.
I'm low on my list of worries, but all those 3 things are enough to.
Freak some people out on Instagram, I'll tell you that.
A lot of people are freaked out. I shared these stories on Instagram and, well, I kind of jokingly, kind of serious was like, where do I get some sage to walk through my house? But I don't want to, like, we're Christians. I know you got to be careful with like what you do and how you do it. And I'm not about to like start making things mad by doing something that's ineffective and just, I don't know where I'm at with this.
Interesting.
Where are you at with all this?
I think you know where I stand on all of this. Rachel's always been a really scared person. And in my mind, so Eloise is 3, right? Bear asked me not too long ago when I'm gonna die. He's like, "Daddy, when are you gonna die?" What?
What?
Oh, shorts.
Ada has randomly bit Alex's face.
Ada has bit
Ada has
Alice.
bit her a couple different times. Once on the back, and I bet there's marks.
That sounds like Berend Lyndle.
Yeah.
They used to do
We went
that
through
stuff.
a phase where they. Well, Ada will also like she'll take the toy she's playing with and hit Alice rapid fire on the head with it. Like they don't know that each other is a person.
Right.
They just see each other as like a nuisance.
So anyway, yeah, I'm a little freaked out by the whole Lyndle, like feeling like somebody's watching her sleep. That's weird. So that has me a little freaked out. With Rachel hearing the noise in the playroom, could have been a voice in her head. It could have also been like a cross signal, like with, we have like 10 baby monitors going all at once.
You know
So
the
who
difference. There's a difference between hearing something on a monitor or on a phone or on a computer and hearing somebody in the room. Huge difference between what those sound like and the feeling that you get when someone's in the room with you and when you're listening to the radio.
True.
Huge difference. I also would not feel scared about any of these things. Oh no. None of these things individually would bother me at all. It's the fact that they're all coupled together. We live a block from probably one of the oldest cemeteries in the United States.
That's true. You can literally see it. I'll zoom in while I'm editing the vlog.
This is like
See the cemetery.
one of the ghost towns of the U.S.
Yes, Lyndle.
Here we are
Did you
talking about
say
it in
you're
front
going
of
to
her.
give me another pair?
Yeah, but then I cut it up and it's really, really old. I don't want you to eat it.
I want a pear.
Dinner,
I got some other fruit I can give you guys.
dinner is almost ready, okay?